What is going on, comic book community? This weekend, I ended up going to First State Comic Con of 2023. About 15 minutes from my house. I was very happy to attend. I picked up some great books. Nice little haul. And I also went to a local LCS, which was also doing a 40% off back issue haul. On this next episode of Josh's Comics, find out what I picked up.
Dropping out your shit, yeah, I promise this. I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this. I will not quit, and I'm on it.
Alright guys, so yeah, welcome back. As you saw, a little bit of footage. It was a smaller con, but it was actually kind of nice. There was about 6 to 10 vendors, I believe. You saw the 3 there that I showed off. Some of these vendors I've actually seen at other cons. The comic book shop in Wilmington, Delaware, which was the second vendor you saw, was there. And I picked up some good books. Normally when I get to a con, I look to spend only about $100. I mean, smaller cons anyway. I'm happy to say that I stayed under my $100, and I will also be showing you the 3 books I picked up from the local LCS. I have the books in order of value or key significance. So what I do is I'll just let you know which ones were con books and which ones weren't. But let's start off with this first number 1 issue here. Sorry, hold on. This I actually picked up at the local LCS comic book, Captain Blue Hen Comics, and this is a very nice Justice League, and this is issue number 184, and this is not a key, but it is a nice Darkseid cover, and it is actually on, in my opinion, and I've found this from other collectors, an undervalued and underrated key. That's great Justice League cover. Darkseid on there. I figured why not, and like I said, because Captain Blue Hen could not attend the con, they were open on Sunday, and they did a 40% off back issue. None of the well, I won't say wall books, but none of the case books, which were the big ones, were on sale for 40% off. But they have a lot of great back issues. So that was from Captain Blue Hen Comics. This second book right here I actually picked up at the con, and it is a nice issue number 1 from Charles Soule's Daredevil, and it is actually the second appearance but first cover of Blind Spot, somebody that I am speculating a little bit on probably showing up in the MCU. Whether he will be in the Echo show or he ends up showing up in the actual Daredevil Born Again, we'll have to wait and see. But I figured for a number 1, and this vendor had, I think it was $3 a piece for a comic, or you can get 3 or 5 books for like $15. I missed out because I saw a bunch of people going through the bins, and they pulled out somebody pulled out the complete set of Kylo Ren. The Kylo Ren Star Wars series, which is actually has some big significance in itself. For $3, an issue, knowing they got the full run. Bit salty about that, but hey, you win some, you lose some. So I was glad to pick that one up. This book, which I mainly got because it's a very great cover. This is the Joker Uncovered number 1, and it's actually a collection of variant covers featuring the Joker. This cover right here, I just absolutely love. Listen, I'm not a bad guy here, and I don't like what happened to Jason Todd, but it's a part of history and something that we can't beat. But, I mean, this is a sweet looking cover, and Joker covers, I've been starting to collect Joker covers. I'm actually going to do a video in the near future of my favorite Joker covers, and this one, I had to have this for $2. I said, why not? That was a great pickup. I mean, and I can't wait to actually look at the other variant covers. But that's great. The next two books are the last books of the Captain Blue Hen comic pickup. He had this. It's Birds of Prey issue number 1 from 1999. Speculating a little bit, maybe in the DCU we will see Birds of Prey show up. I don't know. I think they would. It was supposed to happen a few years ago, but they ended up not doing it. No. They did do a Birds of Prey movie, actually. My bad. I didn't even see that movie, and I heard it's not as good, but we will see what happens in the future. I also picked up, which is interesting, this is the same one by Chuck Dixon. Both did these, and this is 1999, and this is the 1998 issue number 1 of Birds of Prey. I can find this on Key Collector, but this one I can't, and I'm not sure if this... I'm pretty sure this predates, since this is 98, it says, and this is 99. This predates it, but I'm not sure if this one is a one-off shot, and then they jumped into officially doing a series. If somebody could comment below and let me know, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, these last two books I picked up for 40% off. I think between these two books and the Justice League book, it came out to $26 or something. Moving forward, the rest of the books are all going to be from the First State Comic Con. We have Falcon and Winter Soldier issue number 1. This is the first team ongoing series. It's got a little bit of significance behind it for the first appearance, but mainly it is known as the first official ongoing team up. Obviously, we had Falcon and the Winter Soldier come out last year, the year before on Disney Plus, and we know Captain America, Sam Wilson, will be back. I hope to see these two team up again in the future. I think for sure they will, just because Captain America and Falcon seem to always be connected in some way, and Captain America and Winter Soldier always seem to be connected in some way. But I expect these two to team up again in the future. And it's a really great cover. Moving on, we have some Star Wars. And again, this is a vendor that I saw that had the Kylo Ren set that I couldn't get. This is actually a bit of a nice key. And weirdly, the books, they had some nice modern books. And then I got the Daredevil from them as well. And there's another book. I thought I got 3. But there's another book, I think, in the pile. Oh no, actually this is the book I picked up from them as well. And then this one I picked up, this is Star Wars issue number 21 from the Jason Aaron run. This is the first team appearance of Scar Troopers. And it's quite a few different characters' first appearances. And it's actually a great cover. And it's actually a bit of a nice value to it. Surprisingly, so I picked it up. I knew that from the cover. And there's also a variant cover that sells very well. They didn't have the variant, of course, but still, it's always great to pick up some Star Wars. So, yeah. I had to pick up some Silver Age. Again, I'm always picking up anything I like and enjoy. And this has a sweet cover on it. And I'm surprised it's not listed as a key, because some of the info in the story is really cool and significant in my opinion. Well, not significant, but cool, and I thought would be a key. This is World's Finest issue number 177. Batman, Superman, Joker, Lex Luthor. Another great Joker cover. So what happens pretty much in this story is the Joker breaks Lex Luthor out of prison so they can team up and take on Batman and Superman. Joker shoots Robin in the arm. Somehow they become the most wanted, and they actually get a time travel machine, and they bring back Benedict Arnold, Leonardo da Vinci, to help them do crimes. What? Wacky, isn't it? Can you imagine that? Like in the story, and I'm gonna take this out and read this, because I want to read that one, seeing Da Vinci and Benedict Arnold, help them, start crimes. I think that's amazing. World's Finest has some of the best stories. Well, I would say best stories, but some of the most unique and fun stories ever. And this is a great Joker cover in my opinion. So I had to pick it up. Definitely a good pickup for the PC, and I'm happy to put it in there. Moving on, we only got 2 more books. This book is a modern book, and this book is actually, if I'm not mistaken, this might be an Adam Hughes cover. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it is a nice, it's actually a pricey book. It's The Brave and the Bold, issue number 33, Wonder Woman, Zatanna, and Batgirl. Been wanting to pick that up for a bit. So the key significance behind this book is Zatanna actually has a vision of Batgirl getting shot by the Joker and becoming paralyzed. Knowing that she cannot stop that ever, it's gonna happen. So she pretty much takes the girls out to a club and they have a good time, and yeah, that's the significance behind it. I don't think this predates, well, I'm not sure if it would predate. Well, no, it probably not. It probably wouldn't predate it, because if she's giving you a vision ahead of time, it probably already happened. But still, it's a great cover with those 3 beautiful ladies on there. I could not pass that up when I saw that. I've been wanting to pick this up in the PC for a while. Finally great to have, and honestly, this is a contender, I think, guys. So look out for future videos, and I'll let you know about that one. The last book, again, going back to some Silver Age, I had to get this. I will say, now looking at it, it was only $10, so I don't feel as bad about picking it up. But this is Adventure Comics number 381, and this is actually the first official Supergirl getting her own solo series. It says, after 10 years, Supergirl gets her own magazine. This is her first book novel. So it is her first. But if you look down here, right where my finger is, it looks like some kind of a glue, maybe residue. I didn't realize that when I pulled it out, and I should have. Other than that, I mean, the book, you know, and it also has a 5/13/10 up here at the top. Other than that, I mean, this thing's mid-grade. That, I have to see if I can get that off, potentially. It won't bother me all that much, but it looks like it was, because it looks like there was a one point, like a cut a little bit. It looks like some kind of glue. Again, it's got a little wear and tear on it. Not the highest grade, but you know what? Supergirl is coming in the MCU. In the DCU. We know that. After The Flash, I'm looking forward to seeing more of her, whether that actor returns or we get a new one. So, that is it for my haul today. I was, I'm not going to lie, I was impressed by the First State Comic Con. Some of the vendors there, I will say this about pricing. There were some books that I wanted to get, and I knew they were lower grade, and like the night before I go to a con, I'll write down what books I'm looking for, and I will actually write down the fair market value at the time for a certain grade. A book like this, I'm okay with lower grade because they tend to be pricier. A modern day book like this Brave and the Bold, I want to look for something, you know, in the 9s, something high. Some vendors had okay pricing, and obviously because I bought some books. Some vendors had some books, a book that in high grade is about a $35 book. But the condition on the book clearly was low, not even mid-grade, I mean low grade, and they went at full price, and it, you know, at that point, like when I see certain, you know, you can base it, also you don't even have to go through the bins. If they have back walls, you can kind of get a feel for what they're going to have potentially. With that being said, you know, I thought it was an okay con. It's once a year, if I'm not mistaken. I will be going back probably next year. Announcements. Next Saturday, there will be a small Comic-Con convention in Philadelphia, in the Philadelphia area. I'm going to be going to that. I will try to post something up in this video for that to let you guys know about it. It is going to be Golden Age all the way up to modern, $1 books, you name it. Brixton Comics, who is throwing the event, will be there. 360 Comics, Mint Hunter Comics, Pope of Shirleytown, and a few other vendors will be there. It's going to be a great time. And then that's Saturday, next Saturday. And then Sunday, at the same place I went to, is another toy comic show. I probably won't be attending that now due to the fact that I went to this show. And I'm planning on spending quite a bit more money next Saturday. And yeah, so we'll see how that works out. But the next couple weeks are full of conventions, guys. It's a great time. Go out and buy. As you saw, I made out. I'm really happy with my haul. By the way, full price. So I spent $26 at Captain Blue Hen Comics, and I actually spent $50 total at the convention. I was able to talk. I know there's some pricing on here. I was able to talk and, get some lower prices down a little bit. So altogether for what? $76 haul for one day. I'm happy with what I added to the collection and these great books. Do me a favor, if you like this content, hit that like button, that subscribe button, comment. It would really help out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. I think we just hit 260 subscribers. I'm blown away. I'm really happy. My last video I just did a few days ago, we were at 250. I really appreciate it, guys. And yeah, just, keep on collecting and keep on finding great books. Until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you on the next episode of Josh's Comics.